You are now tuned in to the Generation Y podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to the Gen Y podcast. And today, I am super excited to announce for the third time, because we recorded this 3 times. My good friend, not only are you a dope person, okay, I get to consider him a friend. And so I want to say welcome, Collin Quinn Low from Ada, Oklahoma. My guy.
Right.
How you doing?
Sir.
You doing good?
I'm fantastic.
Excellent.
I'm really glad that this is our third take because after the first one was over, I was like, bro, that was so short. I'm really sad I didn't get to spend more time with you.
Of course.
So this is, honestly, for me, like, this is great.
This is going to be the best one yet.
Yeah.
So you are, for one, not only a swaggy dude, okay? Look at your off-whites. Did you custom those yourself?
I didn't. Virgil Abloh, the designer, did that. So
that looks swag. Can you put them up? Can you put them up for people to see this?
Yeah.
These are nasty. Okay.
Thanks. They're a little dirty. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
You just need to clean up before you get here.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'll try next time harder.
Bro, so from head to toe, you're wearing it right now. You're over a clothing brand called WOGO Apparel.
That's
right.
Widows
and orphans getting outfitted. Yeah.
That's correct.
See, look at me go. Okay, and then what? 15% of it, of everybody's purchase goes to a widow and an orphan getting outfitted, yeah?
15% of company profits, yes.
Yes, that's what's up. Okay, so I want to go and kind of hear your heart of how you even saw a need, okay, and then wanted to kind of take a brand, take a movement like this and be able to make an impact through that. How did you see a need and connect with that personally?
Yeah, so WOGO is fueled by my passion for fashion, and everything I do is also fueled by my faith. So I put that into my brand. James 1:27 says, pure and genuine religion in the eyes of God is caring for the widow and orphan in their distress. Yeah. So I knew, personally, I just wanted to do something that helped people and made a difference, something pure, something genuine. Yeah. So I was like, this is what I want to do with my brand. Yeah. And it was really influenced by my upbringing growing up. My parents were in youth ministry, and I got to see a lot of kids have home lives that were less than desirable. So I wanted to do what I could with the things that I love and the difference I can make in my life to help people who didn't have it the way that I had growing up. And obviously, just by giving someone an outfit, it doesn't change their whole life, but I think it can make an impact on their entire life, just knowing that someone cares. So for us, my youngest brother's adopted. I have several adopted nieces and nephews, and my mom, she had a single mothers and widows ministry as well growing up. So getting just to see the impact that you can make in somebody's life by them just knowing that you care, that inspires me and motivates me, and it's what fuels a lot of what I do.
Yeah, man. Because, even, as a kid, as adults, you kind of talk to a student and be like, images and everything, or, your clothes shouldn't matter. You make the clothes and everything like that. But, as you're growing up, sometimes you find yourself finding your identity in either what you wear or you feeling like you have a sense of confidence by what you wear. Yeah, and
I think that's great. That is really true. But also, clothes are a part of your everyday life, and they will be for the rest of your life. Yeah, so definitely. It's okay to love the clothes you wear, or maybe you don't like what you have on. And I know, because again, that's a big part of why the mission is what it is. Just take yourself, for example. If you look in the mirror and you're like, I look dope today, you have a better day. You know what I mean? It's just you feel good, you look good. It's things are better. And so that's what I wanted to do for people, is provide them with an outfit. Because here's the thing, there's a lot of organizations that do awesome things, people, they donate clothes to DHS and different organizations and shelters that care for people. But a lot of the times that's all secondhand clothes. Hey, these are in great condition. My kid just outgrew them. Here, we want to give them. That's fantastic. But I wanted, whenever someone received something from WOGO, like it was brand new, best of the best.
Definitely.
Like, here, we're going shopping. You're going to pick out what you love, and that's
Yeah.
what we're going to get.
How many widows and orphans do you think that you've been able to outfitted this past? What, you've been in organization for 3 years, yeah?
Yeah, so we've been in business since December 2017.
Okay.
I don't have an exact number. I would
Yeah.
estimate somewhere around 15 to 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
And with brand new clothes, like a whole new outfit. You buy a whole outfit or like...
So yeah, for example, the last outfitting we did was for a young man in our community, 17 years old, goes to a local high school.
Yeah.
And I took him around town to, like, basically, I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this, but I was like, okay, bro, like, where you like to shop? He's like, well, I just normally go to Walmart. We grab some stuff. And so that's where he was like wanting to go. I was like, well, let's try some other spots and just see if they have some stuff you like. So we got to go get him some like cool Champion brand stuff, some Nike brand stuff, some Adidas stuff. Like what we try to do is get them as much awesome stuff that they love as we can with the budget that we have allowed at the time.
And how do you see their, like, somebody either like that, like a young kid or even, a woman that's a widow, like, how do you see their attitude change from, you saying, oh, you know what, I want to be able to take you to get some clothes, and then them realizing that it's not just used clothes or hand-me-downs or something like that, or it's like, I'm taking you on a shopping spree pretty much, right? And so, like, how do you see their attitude kind of change from being like, I'm in the situation I'm in, but I want better for my life. This person's offering something like this. Now, how do you see that change,
There are stories that, I will never forget from the outfittings we've done. The very first outfitting we did was a young girl in foster care. And so her foster mom brought her to this church where we were meeting to do the outfitting. And it was awesome. Like, we had gotten her a lot of really great clothes. She was so excited about it. Like, she was like wanting to do the splits in her new clothes and all this. She was just like, look at this. Like, she was going ham in the photo shoot for sure.
That's dope.
And like, as they were leaving, I heard her tell her foster mom, she said, this was the best day ever.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And that was our very first outfitting experience that we ever did. So that was just incredibly encouraging for me as well. They think they get blessed, and we get blessed so much more from it. And then there was a widow in Indianapolis, Indiana, who we sent just a package of clothes to. She lost her husband 5 months after they got married from cancer, and it was crazy. Just like, you can go read her Instagram post about it. Every time I do, or every time I try to like retell it, I tear up. So, but it's just crazy. Like, for her, she was sharing how, her husband isn't there anymore. But now every time she puts on this shirt or, whatever it was that the other things that we gave her, she was like, she's reminded that people care.
Wow.
That's
crazy.
So yeah, it's there's a lot more, but it's cool.
That's amazing, bro. I love everything that you're doing, man, with this whole WOGO thing. And not only are you have a mission and a purpose behind it, but like just the quality of everything that you bring to the table is amazing. And so, like, I have that motorcycle shirt. I don't know what you put in it, but like, it doesn't shrink. It doesn't, lose anything of it. It's super dope quality. And so, we went to, when was it? We've been to it a couple times. First time that we went to your shop, we took the whole Gen Y team and just went crazy and bought you out pretty much. Like,
it was an awesome day.
We just had a good time. We just had a good time with you, bro. But like, even during those, and then we came back a second time. But every time that you not only go into your shop, you can tell like either people that are either it's you or you had a couple other people that were working at the desk and everything. It's like they see the mission. They see the vision, and like that, it seems like you bleed into them, and like they, exude the mission and purpose, and they just seem like they have so much joy to be there, right? But not only that, bro, like even whenever the first time that we were there, I just noticed you were already back there sewing it up, like at your sewing machine, doing all this stuff. But like the quality and care that you put into your product, like everything from the details to the drawstrings to the little stitchings and everything, like even the bracelets, everything like that. Like that's all you.
Yeah.
Right?
So I mean, the thing for me that's really important is I wanted my brand to be, even if people didn't know our mission, because basically I didn't want to be a clothing company that people buy just because of the mission behind it. Yeah. I wanted to create a fashion brand that people love and want to wear, even if they didn't know the mission behind our brand. So I don't want to sacrifice quality just because we have a good mission behind our product.
That's good. Yeah.
And I think, I mean, that could be tempting to do for a lot of people, but that's just not my heart and who I am and what I wanted to do.
Definitely.
So regardless of whether or not the WOGO mission existed, I want our clothes to stand out and be amazing, on their own. That's their own product. The mission is a byproduct of it. Yeah, but definitely. So, for me, having the quality, the best that we possibly can is something that I work extremely hard on.
Yeah. Like I was putting on a shirt, bro, and you saw like some stitch that was off. And he's like, no, take that off. I'm gonna have to redo that. I'm gonna have to like, bro, come on. Like that's wild to me. Like you don't go a lot of places and then just the owner is like, no, that looks like trash. Can I fix it for you? You know what I'm saying? Like that's super dope. You know what I'm saying? And so like this passion for fashion, what is it? What does that kind of stem from? And like, how did you see something whether there's when you were young? Have you always been into fashion like this, or was it just kind of you graduated high school and was like, I look swaggy, I'm gonna make some clothes?
Yeah, no, for me, like I went to a very small rural school, and
did you graduate from Ada?
I went to a way smaller school.
Way smaller.
Yeah, it's a school called Van Os, and I graduated with 31 or 32 people, I think. Yeah. So,
and you turned out normal.
The verdict's still out on that, but
okay. Yeah.
So I mean, the thing was for me, I dressed pretty different from a lot of kids at my school, but it was something that I found like I that wasn't something that like bothered me. That was something that I was actually empowered by. Just being able to get up and wear what I wanted to. And it's like, you got like certain kids, they might think you have to dress the way everybody else does to fit in, to feel good about themselves. But for me, it wasn't that way.
What was the thing that you were into back then? Like, what set you apart from everybody else that you were wearing?
So like there's three things that all simultaneously influence each other and have a big role in the life of each other: music, fashion, and sports. Definitely. So I was inspired by different NBA athletes that I admired and different music artists that I admired. So, picking up tastes from all these places and just trying to make it my own.
That's dope, man. I could see little Quinn Low just going nuts in high school, What was so for everybody that doesn't know, maybe Ada is kind of small, right? Yeah. So if you came from a smaller than that, where was that? In somebody's backyard? Where'd you go to school?
So it was definitely a really small school, but I loved it. It was great. I mean, I never loved school growing up, but I'm happy with the education,
Same. Yeah. That's dope, man. And so and you have a little bit of experience within the even modeling careers, yeah? Yes. So what how'd you get into that?
I remember when I was 5, my oldest brother, I guess I was maybe closer to 10, but my oldest brother's 5.5 years older than me. And I remember his girlfriend at the time, she was like, you should model, when you're older or whatever. And people would tell me that all just growing up, oh, you should do modeling stuff. And so it was something that was just always kind of in the back of my head. And since I loved fashion, it made sense. It fit who I was. So, and really it wasn't something that I pursued. It was just a talent scout hit me up one day and told me to come in. They wanted to talk to me at their agency, and then so started.
That's dope, man. Okay. So do you have anything coming up that possibly be dropping that we can keep the people on their toes with?
I'm more excited about this upcoming collection,
Okay.
like than all my other collections combined.
Okay.
And
it's
it's
dropping
because
spring?
it's dropping this spring.
Yeah.
And that's because this is the collection that I've put the most work into by far.
Really?
Like it's like a culmination of everything that I've ever worked toward coming out in this collection. So I'm super excited. Cut and sew, made in Los Angeles. Like the quality will rival basically any fashion house in the world. I mean, I'm so excited for people to see, touch, feel, and understand the product that they're going to get.
Yeah.
It's going to be at an elevated price point, but it's what you have to pay to get the best quality in the world. So like having our own printed fabrics like that no one else will have. Like if you want it, like there's a pair of shorts we're dropping. We're making 25 pairs. I'm taking one. So there's 24 left.
Yeah.
And, that's it. Like no one else in the world will have this print, this fabric, this design, and this cut, this pattern. Like it's ours. So, like that's an expensive thing to do. Made in USA, Los Angeles, all this. So, yeah, I'm so excited about it. The shirts that we have coming out, it's actually a fabric sourced from Portugal, which is... It's an amazing shirt. Like everything is about it is sick. So
I don't know how you get the plugs for the things that you do. Okay, I don't. You're a low key guy, but you like put out high quality stuff, man. And so like, and that's something that you were talking to me 2 months ago, something like that, and we were talking about doing a collaboration shirt or hoodie, right?
Yeah.
And that was, and you asked me, which threw me all the way off. You're like, so what kind of hoodie you want? You know how you talk. I try to do your voice sometimes. But like the way that you were saying is like there's Hanes, there's Fruit of the Loom, there's like District, there's all these other types of stuff, and then you said, and you can do WOGO, and I was like, what, and I was like thrown off. Like, you can now. And you're developing this.
This is something we're developing,
so, like, what makes you want to actually conquer the world? You know what I'm saying? And then have people be like, you know what? I want a WOGO quality shirt for my brand.
Yeah.
Like, what made you think of that?
I love being able to give people a really high quality product that they absolutely love. And, so because basically a lot of people started approaching me for graphic design work and, which is really cool. But I wanted the design quality to match the shirt quality to match the design quality. And I wanted just the whole product to be great. Because if you tell someone you designed a shirt, but then the shirt quality isn't very good. It reflects on the design some. So, definitely. It's not like everybody wants that high quality of a shirt or whatever, and that's totally fine. I just wanted the people to have another option that if they kind of wanted to go all out with something, then they could have that choice.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm excited about. We definitely want to go all out. And so, some bro in Boston. Oh, I'm excited for it. Anyway, I'm not gonna spill anything yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, so just to kind of wrap this thing up, man. I appreciate your time. I appreciate the third time that we can do this.
Absolutely.
But I wanna for anybody that's out here that's like an entrepreneur that's into fashion, that has a purpose, that has a why, that feels like they have everything together. They just don't know that first step.
Yeah.
And so like, what would be some advice, like some tangible advice that you can give to somebody wanting to start something like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the best I can to answer that, because it's gonna kind of sound maybe not tangible, as far as like, oh, here's a very practical step. But honestly, I think it starts a lot with just having a heart to serve people in whatever you're passionate about. So for me, being that I'm passionate about fashion, I wanted to figure out how can I serve people through what I love and through what I'm going to be doing. So each and every single one of us already have hobbies, things that we love, things that we do. So I would just say don't confuse your purpose with your passion. Like if I thought my purpose was just to make amazing clothes, then I probably wouldn't live a very fulfilled life, because at the end of the day, it's just a material object that's going to waste away. But whenever you can do something for other people, that's something that lasts forever. And so I know that's not like here's step one, like, create your Google domain or whatever. But, I'm just saying, like, for real, like you want to do something that makes a difference and you that lasts, like it's got to have other focused, it's got to be others focused.
It's got to have some meat behind it.
Yeah.
Man, definitely, though. That's super dope, man. Third time's the best one, yeah. Bro, so, man, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you driving all the way from Ada to come up here. And you probably broke all the speed limits coming up here in your Corvette, yeah?
No.
You didn't?
I've never reached the limit of speed. I'm not sure what that is.
Bro, you were speeding in Ada streets. Don't even lie.
Blasting, trying to keep up with you.
Okay, here's the thing. I want to explain something, okay? There is a rate of acceleration,
No.
and then there is a speed limit. They are not the same thing. So whenever you're driving a 15-passenger van, it takes you a lot longer to get to, let's say, 40 miles an hour.
No.
Through the curves going like 75 miles.
It was.
Yeah, that was when you guys left
yeah,
about 10 minutes after me
don't.
to try. So
That's
I can't
not-
help what you guys did to try to catch up. but-
Anyways, bro, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your heart and your passion behind, your fashion, but also, for people in general. And so, anyway, man, so follow him on everything. What's your personal
At
tag?
Collin Quinn Low.
Quinn Low. Spell the Quinn Low for people who don't know how to spell.
Let me
Quinn
just
Low.
spell the whole thing real quick.
There you go.
Collin. That's my first name. Quinn, Quinn.
Okay.
Low, Low.
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 Hit it with the low one time.
Yeah, that's it.
No,
Low.
Say it low.
Low.
All right. And then also follow him at WOGO Apparel, WOGO Apparel. Stay tuned for everything that he's going to be dropping. Everything's quality. You put on quality whenever you follow him, and then whenever you buy some stuff. So appreciate your mission, your vision, and your heart, bro. So thank you so
Appreciate you
much.
guys. Love
This
you.
is the Gen Y podcast. Thank you for tuning in.